Hey guys, it is Seabro here. When people first jump into Scrims is another word for a friendly match between two teams, or first try to organise Scrims in Overwatch, they often have a lot of questions. Where can I find an opponent? Who chooses the maps, and what settings do we use? In this video I will address these issues and much more. Okay, so you have decided you want to scrim. Good choice, they are really fun. But I need teammates. Where can I find them? You have two options. First, you can join a team, jump into a Discord. I'll link a bunch in the description below. Locate there, find a team channel, and put yourself out there. The second option is to create a team. Either rally your friends together or some strangers from the internet. You can use the same Discords in the description down below to find those people. How can I find an opponent? Okay, nice. So you're part of a team now, but you need to find someone to scrim against. If you are in charge of finding scrims for your team, then in the same process as before, go to the Discords down below and locate their find a scrim channel. You'll want to post the following: looking for scrim, LFS, PC, or whatever console you're using, EU or NA or whatever region you're from, the time, so for, in this example, 8 PM CEST to 10 PM CEST, and then the SR range of your team. Then if you want bans, you should specify what bans you want to use. Scrims are usually either 2-hour block or they are 4 maps. Feel free to organise a scrim for whatever time suits you though. I've seen 1.5 hours, I've seen 1 hour, it doesn't really matter. The other option is to scroll through the Discord and see if anyone else has posted a scrim for the SR range you are and the time that you want. So now that you have found scrim, you need to direct message the person that you are organising with, or they'll message you. At this stage, you should double check a few things. First, make sure that they are okay for the time that you want and they have the right SR, because it's awkward as hell if they mistyped or misread it. You should organise who sets up the lobby. It's usually the person that asks for the scrim, but it can be whoever. And if you want to record it or put it on YouTube, then you should probably ask about that as well. If you are a low SR team, then you should probably check that spectators are allowed. Lots of people get funny about that for some unknown reason. It should be a given, but hey ho, it's better to check. Okay, not everybody on my team can turn up. I might need a main tank to fill in for this scrim. Where can I find one? Well, you can either get a friend to fill in, or you can find some random stranger from the internet. In a similar process, go to one of the Discords down below, locate there, find a ringer channel, post in that nice and early, and try and find one. What settings should I use? For this, I am going to jump in game. Okay, so I am here in game. I'm going to create the lobby. So I go on the game browser and create a lobby. The easiest one is just to go over to the presets and put in TEYSH, and this will give you the SATA preset, which just sorts out absolutely everything for you and gives you a bunch load of options as well as stats for spectators. If you don't want to do this, I will quickly create a new one, and you want to do everything manually, then the first thing you want to do is head over to presets, put on competitive preset, and then head over to lobby. Then you want to put on max spectators or however many you need, and I like to put on pause game on player disconnect to yes. It just makes your life that a little bit easier. Then head over to modes, go to all and turn kill cam disabled and skins disabled, and then head over to control on the modes section again and score to win 3, which will mean that you play all of the maps on control maps. You don't need to touch anything else unless you want to, well obviously you need to put the map that you want to play on, but you don't need to touch heroes unless you've got hero bans, in which case go on to hero roster and then disable whoever you need to ban. That's it. It should be ready now for you to invite whoever you need. Who picks the maps? Okay, so you have set up the lobby. What maps do you pick? Unless you have organized the maps beforehand, you usually alternate the picks. The host usually picks first, then the other team, then the host, etc, etc, etc. But you can get the other team to pick the map first if you like. You should do one of each game mode first. Those are 2CP, Hybrid, Control and Escort. It doesn't matter which order those are in, but you should cover all the map types first. And then after that, you can pick whatever maps you like. What is the etiquette in scrims? Okay, so you've started the game. What is the etiquette? If someone asks for a pause or types P in chat, then you should pause until they say ready or R. You shouldn't teabag the enemy, trash talk or stagger the enemy, and when a round is over, you should play the next round fully, even if one team didn't finish. So you should swap red and blue team and restart the match. If you have the SATA preset, then that does all of that for you. What should you do after the scrim? Remember to save the replay codes for later if you want to do a VOD review with your games with your team, or you have a coach that wants to look at them. If it was a tight game, then you might want to play those opponents again, or even play them regularly, so keep their Discord name and add them as a friend. How do I get the most out of a scrim? Well, it depends on your aim. If you just want to have a bunch of friends and have fun, just playing is enough. If your aim is to improve, then you should make sure you have a focus, something you want to improve at. It could be combo structure, ultimate economy, ultimate or ability combos, playing a certain comp, your rotations, positioning on high ground. It doesn't matter as long as you have a focus for that scrim. Alternatively, you could use a scrim to identify what you need to improve at or to trial new teammates. It's important if you want to improve that scrims are practice and it doesn't replace learning more about the game, which should take place outside the scrim. And lastly, you should get a map pool, certain maps that you pick when you can, and that way you'll get better at specific maps. I hope that this video helps. I know when I first started scrimming, it was completely alien to me, but it's a lot of fun and totally worth it. If you have any questions about scrims, then hit me up in the comments below. If you like this video, then please give it a like and remember to subscribe to my channel, and see you next time.